Hello and welcome back in, everybody. I didn't expect to stream today, but life throws curveballs. I'm Henry, your host to the Hurt Locker Variety Gaming channel. And it's been a weekend. On a positive note, my ring light's back alive. After buying a new one today, I come to find out the power brick, the little power block that the USB was plugged into, turned out to be the root cause. So I found another one, plugged it in, and so far it came back on. Although I think I'm going to keep the other ring light when it comes in and hook it up over here and see if it gives more lighting, better lighting. And if it does, then I'll just send this bar light back, and I'll have have the two ring lights. I digress. Rough weekend. Still have the old desk, still have the old setup. Dad building weekend, only got 1/4 of the way done. My wife took a tumble yesterday and broke her elbow. So mid-morning, had to go take care of that and had her in the ER and all that bit. So she's okay and in a little bit of pain. But I digress, such is life. We're back. So I decided to stream tonight. I want to hopefully get my new desk set up here soon. It's sitting about 6 feet over there, right outside the threshold of the door. That's about as far as I got before I got the phone call from my wife. But it is what it is. So let's kick it. Let's find some stuff tonight. Let's make up for this crazy weekend that was had. Full disclosure, I did jump in a few minutes ago, and I was doing some testing just to make sure the cam and everything, there was no unforeseen technical difficulties, because I did start to take down my whole desk, but I quickly put everything back together tonight. So I did some play testing, make sure everything was good. I found one Chronicle item, Arcana's plate, light plate, so that was cool. I fought Andy a couple times. Nothing really big happened. She wasn't even the one to drop Arcana's plate. So I sold all my stuff. Let's go down her one more time, and then we'll jump over to Act 2 and continue on, because we need to get our new Merc. I don't have any money on. Well, I have a lot of money in the bank, but I don't want to keep burning my tele staff charges. But let's just go. Speedy Gonzalez it. I did find an IO rune, I think. So we got that. That was cool. Got this experience shrine here. I think they changed the sounds of the shrine, the shrines, some of them, when they dropped the expansion. Because I don't remember ever hearing that like jingle sound when you got a shrine. Now, of course, I never played with headphones before, so maybe it was always there and I just never knew it. Flawless skull. A little spicy in here. So yeah, that was a little bit of a curveball, but that's what life does to you sometimes. So we carry on and go from there. I'm curious. Free socket. Not that we need it, but that superior salad will probably sell for something. I need to start remembering the cheeky little rowler in there. Oh crap, oh my. I forgot that I did not pick up any health potions. pretty much junk. They did adjust the drop rates from Andy. Andy still has a, she's still quest bugged, so she'll give the quest reward every time, but they lowered her unique drop chance, and it is just not the same. Just not the same. Now, that being said, I have 0 MF right now, I think. So, there's also that. You know. Kind of need some magic find in order to be able to find the goods. Let's just bump to Act 2. That was depressing.
Good day.
Shut up, Worf. Nobody likes you.
Welcome.
And even though we didn't rescue our boy Kane in Act 1, he somehow manages to escape and shows up for us in Act 2.
Rick, you.
We just have to pay for ID,
Good to see you.
which is fine. And we'll pocket those. Ah, one thing I did notice when I was playing before was, J-Rad, what's going on, brother? Look, I got the YouTube chat on the screen. And it should stay. So I'm moving up in the world, and it's got that cool little retro font. Yeah. How about that? I'm just working on positioning and stuff, but yeah, we got it. We got YouTube chat now. So, the ring that I couldn't wear a long time ago, I can now wear. So we get 10 dex, 9 mana. We can now swap out our normal 10 FCR ring and get a little extra stats. Give us a little bit more block rate. Yeah, fancy. Now, what we need to do is res our boy to get the gear off of him. Sorry, Zenhari, you are no longer needed.
Yes.
And we're going to hire a new merc. And here's where we need to decide, do we want a Might Mercenary, which would either be Asab, Hassin, or Vikyat. That's fun to say. Vikyat. We don't need old Wahid. Or a Holy Freeze, so... Actually, we're just gonna hire Zenhari back as a Holy Freeze mercenary. Yeah, come on back, brother. Okay. Is this like any game that you've played? I'm trying to think. Probably not. You got to remember, this game is at its core.
I'll put that to good use.
20 plus years old, I think, is when the original D2 dropped. And it's classified as a, I guess, action adventure RPG. So, I mean, you have elements of your basic... Hold on. I got my water and my backup water tonight. It's got your basic elements of RPG, like, you know, you choose what your stat points are, like, but this game is so in depth when it comes to stats, and like you have your advanced stats. Let me go back. All of this stuff matters, and it's mathematical in a lot of things, and the drop rates, there's so much that goes into it. Like to say it's like Final Fantasy or something like that wouldn't be doing it justice, really. Let's bump our players count back up. Kind of maybe like Final Fantasy 7-ish. I mean, that's a stretch, but I think that you would enjoy it if you played it. But I don't know. Like I said, there is a learning buffer to it, because it's not just like jump in and like kill stuff. You gotta know your way around a little bit. Not really know your way around, but you gotta you can ask me and I can tell you exactly what to do, or you can learn as you go. Like, and now that I'm gonna look this up, because I need to learn. I gotta remember how to heal my mercenary. Give me just one moment. Heal mercenary, Xbox controller. Hold down. That doesn't seem right.
Thanks.
Oh my gosh. It is right. Left trigger and then whatever the D-pad is. Now I should be following... Oh, there's a mesh on it. I should only be killing the enemies I need to here. These guys are going to start hurting, especially because, for one, I'm not using Holy Shield, which I should be. And two, I'm still using stealth, and it's in a very low defense... Those are quick dry heals. A very low defense armor. But that's fine. Like I said, we're wanting to hopefully find a Viper Magi, but in order to do so, we need some magic find. So we might bounce back to town and see if we can gamble some magic find armor with some resistances. I really should only be... It's candy. I really should only be killing these mobs if they're boss mobs. So since we got the Herodric Cube in normal, we can just skip all this and go straight to the maggot lair. We just got to find the exit, and here's the exit. So we had a linear path. So the far oasis is where the maggot lair is at. We have 75 lightning res, so we should be good to kind of tank the, oh, there's a duel. Boss pack there. We should be good to tank the, bugs, the beetles. At least to a degree. There's another champion pack, so we got good bit of experience right out the gate here. Let's grab a couple additional potions. Don't worry about him. So the exit... We can also look for the exit, which is probably... Okay, so there's the maggot lair. Let's drop a TP there just as a marker. Yeah, you're not wrong. The good news, at least for this game, is that it's been around for so long. There's such a wealth of information out there, and there are streamers out there that do guides and have essentially been playing the game just as long as I have, but they know way more than I do when it comes to the ins and outs of this game and like the nitty-gritty when it comes to like how the percentages work and like how the ratios work when it comes the magic find and this, that, and the other. Like it can get pretty. It can get overwhelming to a degree if you really want to think about it, or you can just dive in and start playing and then let the rest happen naturally. But I agree with you. Like anymore, you, especially, you know, if you're on like a limited income, like we are, like you got to do your research on a game to know if you really gonna want to buy it. Like, thankfully, I lucked out with Expedition 33, and Expedition 33 was on Game Pass, so I could just download it. Helped out a lot. Now with Resident Evil Requiem, I had to buy that, and I about jumped out of my seat when I seen how much. Is this the first game that I've bought since Elden Ring, I think? I about jumped out of my seat when I saw how much that game was. Just for the basic edition. I died a little bit inside.
Thanks.
All right, what we are looking for now is the waypoint. We want to jump the waypoint and or find the way to the Lost City. For Diablo 3? D3? Is that what you're talking about? I think the waypoint is up here, and the Lost City's up here, so we might skip this, go to the Lost City, get the waypoint for the Lost City, and then jump back. I think that's a better play. Oh, yeah. So now the game is not giving us a straightforward exit, and it's not giving us a waypoint, so that's fun. This game gives you just a little bit of hope, and then it takes it away from you and makes you go cry in a corner. But then you think, what if I find that item that I'm looking for? And then you come back and you keep playing, and you might find something good. And then you're like, yes, I'm on a good streak. And then the game takes away again. And you go cry in that same corner again. But then you come back for more. That's just how this game rolls. And I've been doing that same thing for 20 years.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah. And I'm still doing it. Let's see what you got for armor. We're about at the point we need to replace the stars. Oh my gosh. Well, that would definitely be good for magic find, and we can wear them. But oh, that's tough. We also lose the 25% fire res. That's Hisaris on a budget. That essentially is Hisaris with +1. That's Hisaris with +1% fire res. That's cute. What belts are we looking at? Ooh, that's a big life belt. Salty, what's up, brother? Yeah. I think that is, I think that's any hobby. Such can be said with our other hobby as well. Like, it drains the bank, but it's so fun you keep coming back. I kind of want this belt. It's a big life belt. But I also lose the cold res. Which cold res in this game... There's 11 res. What do I got here? Big fire res. Oh, man. I am just... I'm in a pickle here, I see. Let's go see what Elzix has. Oh, son, you better... You need to work on your inventory. Oh, I kind of want those 35 MF boots. What am I looking at? Oh, my fire res is almost max. Cold res is negligible. Because in this game you can buy thawing potions, and the thawing potions will give you, I think it's 30% cold resistance for 5 minutes. You can chug a bunch of them.
How do I know?
So I can, let's see, what is it? So I have 40% cold res, take one. Oh, it gives you a whole bunch of cold res. So I can take one of those and just chug a bunch of them. And I'll have a ton of cold res. So I'm not as concerned about the belt, per se. So if we buy... Let's go ahead and commit to the belt. Wait, it's 8 slots. 8 slots, so we're not losing anything. Let's commit to the belt. Oh, JJ. Come on, yeah. And we'll take the hit in fire res and commit to the boots, because that'll give us a good... That'll give us a good start of magic find, and we can store these for another character to have. What's this? Oh, that's a mantled. We want to keep the mantled. Oh, that's a potion. I'm gonna cycle her gear. So I lost the initial faster run walk, but I make up for it by having the vigor aura. But the 20 run walk does take into effect with that aura, so I kind of, it's a trade-off. But I got the magic find, so let's see what else we can get here. We're not taking the stealth armor off until we actually get like Viper Magi or something to counter it. There's 31 MF. Nothing. We don't need to look at anything else. Let's roll one more time. In fact, we need to look for another weapon for our boy too.
Greetings.
So what do we got? I thought that was gold wrap. Gold wrap is a belt that looks just like that, but gives you 35 MF and a couple other things. Junk. She's got the boots. It's enhanced defense, but it's all right. We don't need that. So big cold res, but we need to keep the fire res now that we lost it, unless we find. Let's see what weapons we can get for our boy, just temporarily. Because I keep forgetting, we need to be looking for a pally shield, and we need to be looking for a 3-socket or a 4-socket. We don't necessarily need to be looking for a 4-socket pole arm, because we have the pole arm we can socket, but we need that pally shield. 63 damage, 65 damage. Yeah, let's get that.
I'll put that to good use.
Oh, the one he's
put that
wearing
to
has
good use.
is better. Well, that sucks. All right, let's get going. So
I don't.
we can now go through the maggot layer, which again is a little bit easier now. Oh my goodness. Okay. Healing, healing, emerald healing.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, yes, you can. You better find a way. Actually, no, you can't. You can't carry anymore. Well, let's go sell this stuff really quick. Because that was a nice haul.
Good to see you.
Actually, this would probably be a better... What is it? No, that's garbage. Garbage. What is he wearing? No, you can keep using that. Sell all this stuff. Okay, well that was nice. I don't think there's anything else in that pile that's worth anything, but that is what we call a super chest. That ruby, and now that we have the telly staff, we can kinda... Yeah, we're jumping that. Probably use all of our charges here to see? Much easier than the first time. That and we got lucky. Small charm? Let's jump that. Now it is much easier to pop this chest. It's much easier to telly on PC because you can mouse click where you wanna go. Console, you're kinda at the mercy of wherever your stick's pointing at the time. Oh my gosh. Let's grab that key and open that. Another small charm. Hopefully we get some good charms here soon. We're our charms are looking kind of ragged here. Out of the way, me bucko. Oh, I'm starting to feel that 20% less run walk. Now, of course, I could always run around with my main hand and just switch auras. I mean, that's also a thing. And he's not here. Uh-oh. Should be right up here. Ooh, tower. He's camping. And really, all we needed to do was grab the Staff of Kings there, and we could have just turned out of here, but since we're here, and he's here, he's insulting me by cursing me, we're just gonna kill him. Any mana potions down here? No? Okay, let's go.
There's no trouble a mug can't
And
cure.
right now, I have no half freeze duration
Blessings
or
to you.
any form of cannot be frozen, so that sucks. What do we got here? Junk. And a 14 life small charm. We will keep that. Oh, thank you. Any goodies? Oh, there's a half freeze duration boot. What's our fire? It's at 47 since we took the boots off. So if we take those gloves off, we're going to have no fire res. And that's no bueno. What we should probably be looking for at this point is a belt with magic find on it.
Not here.
We need to buy some.
Hello.
So for right now, we can put the Staff of Kings in the cube. So we always have this to fall back on, this Rondash. It's 9 all res, but I'm hoping to find a Heraldic Shield or something better. The more that we push forward into Nightmare, this is high res, but we might be able to drop it down a little bit and get Cannot Be Frozen with stealth and get a jump and magic find. And I'm thinking at this point that might be the play. Do we have Shale? Yes, we have 1 Shale rune. And I don't think you can buy 2 sockets. No. So I need to go back and let's just push forward a little bit more and see if we can either find a Pally shield or a 2-socket shield of any type. Oh, that was the exit. This is the exit. And we are almost out of tele charges.
What evil takes the light of the sun?
Something froze me. Damn. I don't know if it's up there or not. I'm going to keep running the... What we'll do, if it is up there, we can bounce back to town and then take the waypoint back to Far Oasis and just go down. Jewel. The price was indeed wrong. It was up there. So funny that we hired back the same mercenary that just had a holy freeze aura. Oh my goodness. What is that possessed? That dude right there. Hammer down. Woo! Let's grab another one. I didn't have a holy shield up. That'll get you. Alright, we're just gonna run straight through here since it's on the up. Grab that, grab this, keep going. Jump it. Or just... There we go. And you can see the Holy Freeze aura is, at least if the enemy is not immune to cold, obviously, but the Holy Freeze aura is slowing them down enough for me to, my hammers to crack them. one thing about the Hammerton, he is a powerhouse. Let's get him out of danger there.
Thanks.
He is a powerhouse, but the issue with hammers is, if you notice how they're released, it's not you're not just, how's best to describe it, you have to angle yourself right to the enemy in order to hit them properly. So you can sit there and release them and it'll do a good AoE, but if one's standing like dead center in front of you, you got to angle yourself right or you're not going to hit them. I'm literally like a sliver away from a level. So we'll jump up here to the Claw Viper, go down, and I am poisoned good.
Light guide my way in this accursed place.
Well, you know, let's just do that. Antidote potions will also, like the thawing potions, if you're frozen, thawing potions will thaw you out and give you cold resistances. Antidote potions will cure your poison and give you poison res. Let's do that. And oh, we have 3 skill points. So we need to go, we were doing here, and let's get that up to 15. And then we will move to concentration and get it up to 15. Skill points go up to 20. And we are playing on player 7 right now, so we do want to try and boot scoot through here a little bit fast, because most of these mobs, they don't get that much XP, but as you can see, some of them, ooh, rare amulet. Okay. Most of them get in your way. Oh, there's a crude heraldic shield. I can't remember if I socket that, if it'll get 4 sockets, if it's a decent one. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I didn't think he was surviving that one. Got him. All right, let's jump up here really quick. And Mala, every time I need you, you're just hanging out inside. What good are you? All right, let's get rid of that. And it's an all res 9, so it doesn't matter. That'd be good if I was a Vengeance Paladin. That would be good if I was an Amazon, and I'm actually going to keep that for when I do make an Amazon. That is a wonderful starting amulet. Of course, the 1 all skills, and then the big lightning res with 5 all res. That's a keeper. Whoops. So we'll do that. We want to start keeping some jewels for crafting. And we'll put this in our shared stash for now. The jewelry up here. Keep things all nice and tidy. And we want to do this. Come back around. Repair. You got anything? These are life gloves. That's life leech gloves. Big cold res belt. I think 35 MF is the biggest you can get.
Good evening.
On boots this early. I had 100k in my on me, and now that doing all that dropped it to 27. Okay. This is the wrong one. Oh dear. I definitely need to get him a life leech. That's the problem why he keeps dying, is he has no life leech.
Thanks.
I can't tell you.
Nice little circlet we can grab. It should sell for... Won't let us grab it right now. What? That is a nice weapon. Holy moly. Now, base level, we can make an insight in that, but the damage will be hoodoo. Like, it wouldn't be bad for a starting insight. Uh-oh. Get away. Question is, well, it's route to your Tau Soul, and I would find a soul rune rather easy. I might just do it. That way mana wouldn't be a problem anymore. Yeah. And then we could start filling up our belt with more health.
Who goes there?
Health items. And we'll go over insight when I make it. Just want to get an early insight.
Hello.
And that partisan will... I really want to keep that. If that was 3-3... That's wild. I think I'm going to keep it for a while. I will keep it. It will not be used because I have spirit now. But if I didn't have spirit... Oh. Alright, let's, I'm just going to put it in my personal space. And we're going to make our first insight. Ral, Tyr, Tau, and Soul. And then we have an insight with absolutely trash damage. But that's okay. We got a mid-roll on the meditation aura, but what meditation does is it constantly fills our mana pool. And that's what we need on a paladin that is a caster. Basically, all the other stats, the 23 MF will be added if he gets a kill. He'll get 5 to 30 fire damage. He'll get +1 crit strike, +5 all attributes, and an additional 75 poison damage added. And so he gets good combat skills. It was a very, very low enhanced damage roll. So this being the first insight, it's now added to our chronicle. That's great. But we have this partisan over here that is 34 to 75 damage, and this is what you want to be using in Nightmare, really. This is what you want to be using in normal. But since it dropped already at 4 sockets, and it's such early runes, and I think we have every rune but a soul rune right now. Yeah, we just don't have a soul rune, and if we needed to, if we found another AM, we could make a soul. Why not? What we do need to do, however, is get him some form of life leech, or else he's not going to be able to stay alive. And I didn't get any money out. And as you can see, he could use that. It's 186 damage with 64 ED, which is about, you know, that would have gave him a big damage boost, but he's a support character, and I need a support aura along with his Holy Freeze, so yeah. Homeboy gonna have to support. So let's go pick him up. And let's take this off of him. Put this on him.
I'll put that to good use.
And I mean, that gave him a, I mean, he was at like 280 and he's at 343 now. So, you know, not incredible, but we'll get a better insight later on, even if it's in later difficulties, or the later in hell difficulty. Sell that. Let's see if we can get him gloves that have life leech on them, because we found them earlier and I should have bought them, but I didn't.
Greetings.
I don't see a red glove. There's no red gloves. There's big fire res gloves with fire arrow skills. What is this? A 40 life belt. I don't think you can roll health steal on a helmet. No. And since he's a polearm class mercenary, he can only use polearms. So, or polearms and spears maybe.
Good day.
Nothing again, huh? Now in PD2, which I might stream at some point once I get the PC hooked up just to showcase it. The mercenaries can have a full gear set. Just kind of cheating. But, oh, what do we got? Three mono leech. Why is it red then? What's these? But bow and crossbow Amazons in this game, unless you have like top tier gear, they're not that good. Those are nice gloves, but yeah. All right. We got to get him life leech.
How may I help you?
Nothing. And Elzix didn't have anything the last I looked at him. I doubt he would have anything right now, but at least Pharaoh was selling some decent stuff.
Good evening.
Nothing again. Huh. Now, I could probably go try and gamble something, but... because I have gambled some pretty wild
Good day.
gear. Alright, well, I mean, we'll give it like 2-3 more tries and then we'll just move on because should have bought them earlier and I didn't do it, so that's what I get.
Hello.
Nothing. Wait a minute, what am I doing? What even am I doing? He's a mercenary. This is not PD2. He can't wear boots or gloves. Oh my gosh. Ignore that, what I just did. Ignore it. Let's move on. Let's grab that circlet. We got like the worst claw viper map. They were supposed to have fixed the bug that gives you a failed, oh my gosh. A failed telly. I'm gonna keep that around for a second. Alright, we're at the Claw Viper 2. And as you can see, now that we have a meditation aura, my mana is not dropping. So, I'm going to pick up all of these healing potions. We'll give him one. And we'll move this over here. Move these over here. And move that up there. Give ourselves a little bit more of a fighting chance.
The light can never survive.
Good day.
Okay. Alright, what do we got? Dual res, 2 life, faster hit recovery. It's not enough res for me to lose 60 life. Well, I mean, I don't need any more lightning res. The fire res... It's only 6 fire res, though. It's a heavy belt. We'll keep it for now. Just in case we don't find anything better until we get to the chaos. So we're going to drop this in the queue, make the Staff of Kings. Move that to our inventory. We're going to sell this breastplate. What is this? Something we don't need. I want to see really quick, because I can't remember. I was thinking that there is a early 2-socket body armor. That I could make for this guy. It wasn't smoke because I don't have a lum rune. So we got 2-socket armor rune words. Stealth, Tal'eth, Smoke, Nephlum, and Prudence, Maltyr. None of which we have runes for aside from Smoke, which is Nephlum. And just to throw it out there, Smoke currently is 20% faster hit recovery. You get enhanced defense. You get defense versus missile from the Neph rune, plus 10 energy from the Lum rune. A big 50 res, all res, -1 to light radius, and plus 6 to weaken. You get 18 charges. You wear that armor for the resistances. Nothing else. Like, nobody cares about the rest of that. So we can just sell that off for now. Did I? Oh, I dropped. Oh, I forgot to put the money back. Let's put the money
Not
back
here.
and grab. What? Not here? What do you mean not here? Did you talk to me like that? Okay. Skills are good. And let's do one last belt check. Look what she has. That's just how this game is sometimes. Can we get him a better armor though? He's got dual res armor right now. I don't think anything that she has. Although can we make him a bulwark, which is another rune word, and it's very good for mercenaries. It's very good for mercenaries. Let's see. 3-socket armor rune words. Item type. I've never been to this website before. Item type. Any shield, weapon, armor, helm. That's 4-socket game or website. I clearly clicked on 3-socket helmet. Oh my gosh. Sometimes the internet does just doesn't. Bulwark. Shale Io Soul. So we need a soul rune, and we will get him the life leech that he needs. What's up, Tactical Appalachian in the house? What's up, brother? It's good to see you. Good to see you. I don't know if Andrew's still in here, but he was in here a little bit earlier, and so was Jared. So we need a soul rune, and we'll get a varied life leech between 4 to 6%, vitality, maximum life percentage, and DR, and physical DR reduced. Great helmet for a mercenary. And we have... Oh, wait a minute. I almost made an oopsie. That is indeed a 3-socket artisan's helmet. However, you cannot make rune words in magic helmets. So if I want to get a 3-socket helmet, just plain, I need to go back to normal and find a 3-socket helmet. So it has to be a standard socketed helmet, not a magic helmet. But I forgot about Bulwark. So the next soul rune we get, we're jumping back to normal, and we're getting Homeboy a Bulwark, and that'll increase his survivability by a lot. So let's go. We need to get into the Arcane Sanctuary. And, oh, you're good, bro. I appreciate you jumping in. It's good to see you.
No.
Wait a minute, what did I do? Oh, I gotta go talk to Drogman. Oh, I gotta talk to Kane.
Not in town.
Kane, then Drogman. Then up here. Joey, did you see I got the... I need to adjust it because it's... Actually, I might be able to do that. Let's see. There. Let's see how that looks. The YouTube chat is live. Yeah. Dude, I have learned so much in the last... oh, look at that. Yeah. I'm watching the stream on my other monitor so I can see stuff in real time. I've learned so much in the last week and a half about OBS and stream overlays and all that stuff. It's been a pretty awesome learning experience.
When the trouble I have
Alright, so now that we have the tele staff, we don't have to deal with this nonsense down here. But I'm going to sit here for a second because the soundtrack down here slaps. I think you have to get down to the second level. I think I mentioned that. This game has such a good soundtrack. I love this game. Like, there it goes. I shouldn't even be killing these guys. Let's just bounce. Ooh, he's got really strong. Dreadfang the Tate. Somebody give me a poly shield. I think we're just gonna have to ball up and
twisted mind.
use that shield we found earlier. This is where fire rails comes in handy because their fireballs hurt, and I'm also cursed, so that doesn't help things. But you know, and it's a boss group. We just went through all of our healing, so that. Drop that. Let's
Thanks.
give him that. Move that down here. But like I was saying earlier, you can see with insight, the damage does matter later on. Clearly the damage will matter. As it gets harder, he needs to be able to handle the business too, to a degree. However, right now, he's purely playing support, and I need that aura to be able to keep my mana pool up and not have to just... It's one less thing I need to worry about. Other than, like, every so often, since he doesn't have any life leech right now, I gotta keep him alive. Now there are instances like that where when you're fighting ghosts have mana leech, so they hit you, boom, mana's gone. That's no good. So you gotta kinda, if you're in the middle of a fight, you gotta kinda drop the potion. But that's why I always keep one row. Oh, we got another chronicle item. Is that Earthshaker? I think that's Earthshaker. Now, why are we sitting here killing stuff in the arcane? Simply because the level I'm at... Oh, we first waited. We first waited, boys. I'm gonna pick up... Well, I guess I want those gloves. Let's put you up here. Put you here for now. Do that. Do that. Drop those. Get... Dang it. Oh, okay. Do that. Don't need the chain boots.
I am overburdened.
Overburdened. Alright, just drink that. Get that. Come up here. And we'll go back to town. And we can go talk to you.
Greetings.
Do this.
How may I help?
And there it is. Ironstone. Earthshaker's the second one, then Schaefer's Hammer. A very good starting out melee weapon. I actually might keep this in case I start a barb. Barb, very difficult class to start out. Very difficult. Would not recommend if you're new. But I might keep that around for just a little bit. So we got 22 MF gloves. I think I might take the fire res hit for now. Keep these and wait for a fire res belt to come around to give us a jump in magic find. That should give us about 50-ish. You want to aim for around 100. That's why I kind of hope I get a ring with FCR and magic find, or an amulet. If I get an amulet with magic find, I'll replace this. Start getting some items. $29, $27 improvement, even though we don't need the lightning res. What is this? Frost Nova, big mana, but we don't need mana anymore. Bye bye. I'm gonna keep these gloves for when we get to Chaos Sanctuary, because we'll have, if we don't get anything to compensate from here to there, we'll have to throw these back on, and because Chaos is a big time heavy hitter. Now, these, on the other hand, I will buy if I start a Javazon. We want a fire res belt. So what we're gonna play. Let's play a little game. I'm gonna put this in the shared stash for now. We'll put this in the shared stash for now. We're gonna get out a chunk of money, and we're gonna go over here to Elzik.
What you need?
First, what do you got? Absolute garbage. Yeah. So, we can gamble in this game. Now, gambling, you can get really, really good stuff. You can get uniques, but there is a very low percentage. The ratio, depending on the item, is like 1 in thousands. For like unique rings, unique items, and such. We can refresh his stock here. I do have enough strength for a plated belt, but plated belt is obviously 19,000 per gamble. If I could find a demon hide sash, that would be great. It's just a normal sash. It can roll up to a demon hide, but I think you can only get the very base items, and then it has a chance to roll up. I think that's what it is. Let's just do 3 of these. There we go. Ooh, so we got a rare one. 54 life, 3 strength, 22 fire res. Great. So that we'll lose a little bit of health, but we also gain more potion slots and fire res and 3 strength. So win there. So that should be enough. That was just a big lifer. That should be enough to compensate our fire res for now. I was hoping for magic find, but that was good. Let's just hit one of these. Well, I never planned on ever making one of these guys. But that is a good amulet. And because it's a good amulet, I'm not going to get rid of it. All res life, 10 FCR, and a plus character skill. I wish it was Paladin. If that rolled Paladin, I'd have kept that amulet for... That's an all skill. Like, not one class skill. Like, one tree skill. Holy moly. Well, at least we got a good belt, and we got an amulet. If I ever choose to make that character, which I don't think I'm ever going to, we got that. Let's dump the rest of that, and skill tree, so I think we can start on the concentration. There's also a quest that we didn't do in normal. We're not going to do a nightmare, and we'll probably wait until later. I might just do it off camera. It's this quest here, Radament's Lair, where you go down in the sewers of Act 2 and you kill Radament, and for each difficulty you get +1 skill point. So there's +3 skills that I'll get from there. I'll do it off screen. It's boring, it's whatever. So let's go back to the canyon, and quest log says we're at the smiley face, and it is up here, I think. And there's another nice little quick level. So I actually want to take this level and drop a little bit into Dex. That's going to help our chance to block. And we're going to drop another point into concentration. And I have not at all seen I've seen that one that one crude pally shield, and I haven't seen one since then. And now, with the added meditation aura, I should be able to just charge without... oh, there's a bill. Nice. There's down arrow. Oh, Saigon's booties. Saigon's is a very nice early level melee. There's triangle. I bet it's on the other side at the bottom. Is a very nice early level. There's circle with smiley face. Early level set. But it's also a chronicle item, and you can see I just now have 50 magic find, and I'm starting to find items at a higher variety, or a higher chance than I did before. That first 100 magic find that you get is a giant leap in finding stuff. Alright, so what is this? Oh, we need that for now. What is this? We don't need that anymore. So I can get a circlet, because that'll be a lot of money if it's not something that's really good. Alright, let's go. Oh, boss food. Charge on console is also very much a headache because you can't direct it, and as soon as it locks onto an enemy, you're pretty much like, well, looks like I'm going for this person.
I am overburdened.
There's the circle. There's the smiley. Alright. So. What I'm going to do is bump this down to players 3 just to make the traversing a little easier. Plus the mobs in Durio in there, they don't, unless it's terrorized, they don't give that much XP. So I'm not too concerned.
Yes.
Greetings.
Old Saigans, 20 faster with 40 cold res, so they are an improvement over Hisaris. 1 necro, and that is literally it on that junk. So I want to replace. You can come up here. Okay. And for now, I'm going to also keep Saigans, because I like Saigans.
Good morning.
And as per usual, like right off the gate, we get just bum rushed. These guys loaded in at P7. I don't have the...
Thanks.
One left. And I took us the wrong direction. So what do? You come back
Stay
here,
a while and listen.
get healed, you recharge. And then in this case, we know that we went the wrong direction, completely in the bottom. So we jump back to Canyon. And we try another direction. And there it was. So we're just going to kill Duriel on P1. There's no reason to kill him any higher than that. Well, I know for sure the War Staff is a new item.
Hello.
And we can
honor
run over
Tal
here.
Rasha's sacrifice.
Good day.
Do. Oh, I don't have any money in my inventory to actually be able to. There.
Good day.
Oh, they're both Chronicle items. Okay. Skull Splitter. Okay. And we can sell that. And the Iron Jang Bong. Very good early sorceress staff if you're a ice sorc. Well, I guess you have the 3 different skills there. I might keep that around. I can't remember what level is this. Never mind. That's why Spirit's so good. It's early, it's 25. You don't need that. All right, let's go here. And where's Jaren at? Here. And if we come in here, pop a telly or a TP, and then that brings us right down to Mashif, and we can sail to Act 3.
Good day. Welcome to...
What do you got? Anything? Yeah, he doesn't sell that much of anything. But Ormus does. And we don't have to worry about a telly staff anymore, Ormus. Although, yeah, it's not really anything we need. So we really can just, like, get going.
Good
Oh, we
to
got another
see
5
you.
faster run walk charm. So we're kind of compensating. We don't need that anymore either. The lack of that, the boots, we got 10% of it back now. So let's see if we have a little bit more luck this time with our maps. Flare, when we get to the Flare Jungle, that is a very good area for items, just because of enemy density. Let's not forget to do that. So maybe, just maybe, we'll find our Pally Shield. Also, when we get to Lower Kurast, we can farm that area. I could probably do that off screen because it's boring to watch. I always thought it was boring to watch. I just, you know, I watch streamers do it. That doesn't mean I like it, but. Okay, there's our first Serpent Skin armor, and the Serpent Skin armor unique is Skin of the Viper Magi. So, can we land one? So, So we need a lot of things right now. We need a pally shield, a socketable pally shield. We need a... Oh, we got a flared jungle right out the gate. So that's good, but we'll have to double back to get the spider cavern. We need a soul rune. We need the power shield and something else that is now escaped me. Because we can go back to normal and get a 3-socket helmet. There's a Bardiche. I could also go back to Nightmare Countess and try for it. Oh. Boom! Do you know how long it took me to find a 4-socket flail to make my Hodo the first time I was looking for one? And one just falls in to my lap. That is beautiful. So, we already have our base for Hodo. We just need the runes. That is awesome. That makes me happy. If you couldn't already tell. Now, finding that Vex rune is going to be a long time coming. But we got the base, and sometimes the bases are harder to find than the runes that you're, you know. But
It's locked. I can't carry it. It's locked.
our boy almost got clapped.
I am overburdened.
And there's the jade figurine.
Thanks.
Let's see, we can drop that, hit that.
Perhaps I could trade this for something more valuable.
There's some other stuff we can pick up down there.
Back in.
Back and shut.
Stay a while and listen. Greetings.
Get rid of that. And that. Okay, I thought those would have skills on them, but they don't. Put the jade figurine away for right now, as well as this beautiful flail. And all this money. And let's go back and kick it. So we can pick up circlet.
I need a key.
I need a key. What's on this bone wand? Nothing. Mesh belt. We find a set mesh belt. That is Tao's belt. Very good belt. Has 15 MF on it. Let's ooh, we can actually now get a point to fanaticism, which we will do later. That'll be for Ubers. But right now we need to concentrate on what's giving us our damage. Let's go back into here. was a waste. That was a false.
I need a key.
Our poly shield anytime. Okay, there's the player jungle, or the player dungeon and the Jidbin. Let's get the Jidbin. That's another level.
This blade shall pierce the heart of evil.
And we can make edge rune word in that bow to knock one off our list. Ooh, that might sell for a bit. Let's go ahead and run down and get this. We want to run up the flare jungle and get the either the waypoint or up into the next portion of the map. And you see, this is a good example as to why the loot filter is needed so badly in this game. Now, of course, I'm not utilizing the loot filter right now, but I might set one up off stream to, like, take out bolts. I don't need to see bolts right now. I don't need to see arrows. I don't need to see any item. Like, I don't need to see the gold. I don't need to see stamina potions anymore. I don't need to see rancid gas potions, stuff like that. Take it all off the screen. I don't need to see it. Scroll of ID. I don't really need to see those. Like, get that stuff off the screen and get stuff on the screen that I do need to see, you know? Pull these guys out in the open. Like, that's a good example. Like, we want to make sure our rune drops are highlighted most of all, because we do not, in late game, we do not want to be running around and miss a high rune drop, you know? Ooh, okay. Let's get healing. Oh, okay. That is Valkwing? No, Valkwing is... Well, let's just look at it. Howltusk. Well, that actually might be good for him to wear. Okay, freaking traps down here. I'm not gonna be able to look at anything down here. I just need to grab stuff and go. I don't think there's res that rolls on Gothic shields. I think that's just a standard shield type. Let's move this here. Drop the Howl Tusk for a second. Yeah. Now we should be able to bounce to wherever this dude is pretty quick. Up here. He's probably in one of the corners then. Usually in the middle, but it just depends on what map seed you roll. Let's there. Do I got two? Oh. There he is. Dr. Indugu. Alright, in this case, what we need to do, since we don't have a waypoint, is go back to the top, go back topside. We need to rush forward. Either find the waypoint, or just making a quick scan here, make sure I didn't leave a pally shield on the ground or something.
I need a key.
Okay. We still need to go back to the spider forest and get the brain, but I'm also of the mindset that this game knows what you're looking for, and it takes it into account of like when you choose your class and all this nonsense. But again, it's all headcanon. Alright, lower Curiosity is right up there. Oh, abandoned. Yeah, I didn't think he was going to survive that. Those guys hit like a truck. So let's find the LK waypoint. Too many people. Clear them out.
I need mana.
They're not wanting to give us waypoint. Tyrion.
I am overburdened.
Overburden, huh? And of course you have the programmed enemies that run away from you. And the game not wanting to give us the waypoint. This is incredible. It's a spiked shield. I wonder if it's a 2-socket. We have to come back and look for it. Look at it. Where is the waypoint? Oh my goodness. Wow. Ooh.
This is... This man.
Okay, so Ormus is going to give us a ring. It's usually garbage. Garbage. Junk. Junk. We need to keep the... Need to keep this to make edge rune word, which we won't use, but it's just for the chronicle. What is this? No good. We'd probably put that on our mercenary, but the hit causes monster to flee and knockback. It's kind of bad. Kind of bad, not gonna lie. Give me one moment. I need to run upstairs for one moment, and I shall return. And we will, for one, Haltusk is going bye-bye. We'll go get our mercenary and keep going for just a little bit longer. Air Cricket, my boy. And we'll be right back. I'm back. Sorry for the little pop out there, but wife needed me upstairs. So, let's go up here and get our boy back.
Hello? Now that...
There's money. We got 61K. We're gonna put up the bow to make edge here soon. This. Drop that in there. And now we need to find the spider cavern. So we can just come through here. It is probably down this direction. And there's a heroic shield. Please be more than 9 res. Let's kill these guys off here. Get. Bassinet will sell.
I am overburdened.
Oh! Alright, we are finding some stuff. Now, those can be Arathos, which I believe is the harder of the ones to find, or Sanders, which is the more common.
I am overburdened.
Let's run back down here, and we got another goose egg. Womp womp. This broadsword, 1 socket. Okay, well that sucks. I was really hoping that would be our shield, but that's okay. These are Sanders. So, great gloves if we would have got them early because of the 40 life, but the 20 IS, we'll keep these for future characters. We'll probably just make a mule for set items and dump all the set items, you know, on that mule. But the ones that we want, obviously. But that was a chronicle item, so that's good. Okay, this is the Great Marsh. This is not what we want. This is not good. So let's bail out of there. There's probably nothing down this way. No, we need to go back up. And where are we at here? Well, we're on P7. Alright. Oh, we got an Ort rune. Alright. Now, 3 Orts do make a soul, so that's a possibility, so we can make our bulwark. Or, you know, the game can just be nice and give us one. There's also that possibility. Let's go up this direction. So we've already got the LK. And there's a spiked shield on the LK, like the ground of the LK, that I want to go check out. If it's 2 socket, we can make a rhyme. We'll lose some res, but we'll gain MF and cannot be frozen. Are we going to have to go through the marsh? Dragon shield, dragon shield. Of course, a dragon shield would work just the same. Of course, they don't have 91 strength. Never mind. So flares up that way. Wait for 1 second. Start getting rocked. Nice, we're gonna level up. So we're starting to drop the exceptional version of items, so sharkskin gloves, grim shield, those are exceptional bases. I would not be mad if I found the exceptional, the lidless wall. Lidless wall would be great. There's a mesh belt, exceptional belt. Of course, the lidless wall becomes moot once we get our spirit shield on that. And this is Spider Cavern. Excellent. We are now P7, because I remember when we did this on normal, I came in here at not P7. Give me something good. Not that many spiders in the spider cavern. This is art. He will rock you. The full room. We like those. But I can't pick it up because there's too much happening on the screen. And this is why... Oh, there is either ethereal or a socketed partisan. Can we get a 4-socket? Okay. That got a little wild crazy. It is an ethereal. Now, we could socket the ethereal. Instead,
I can't carry it.
And that would give us a little bit more added benefit, because ethereal items will break if you use them, but they do not break if the mercenary uses them. Okay, let's drop that there. Put that there. This in the cube. And now we can jump back to LK. That shield should still be on the ground. Or no, I bet it despawned. Dang. That's okay. That's okay. We can come back down here and hit the LK chests, because I never popped those. This guy's gonna run away. Yeah, there he goes. It's alright. Superior Blade. Let's go in here and pop the chests. Bone Shield. Might sell for a little bit. To do LK farming, you want a map that has 2 of these huts next to this fire. And that is for high rune farming purposes. You'll also get a lot of charms and gems. Unfortunately, this map has neither. Well, of course, you're not going to get high runes in Nightmare anyway. I'm just hoping just for a shield, but you know. And there are a ton of other poppables all throughout the LK, but we're not going to concern ourselves with those right now. What about you? Got your corner now. It's on the opposite direction. All the way down here. Old Bazaar. That sounded like a shield. The dragon shield. Not the one we're looking for. This isn't the shield you're looking for. Light gauntlets. Healing. Now, again, we want to look for Serena. There's one of the sewer entrances right there. Another sewer entrance. There's the waypoint. That should be Serena right there. Ruin Temple. Wailing Beasts, I believe in hard difficulty, are immune to magic, I think. So hammers do nothing against them. Yeah. I can pick those guys off one by one. You want to kill these spiders as quick as possible. They have super poison, which will nuke you. And yet another Gothic shield.
I can't carry anymore.
And we can bump back now.
Good day.
Now see, that's interesting, but the res is so low on, although, let's see, 75 fire res. Oof. Okay. Yeah. The one skill is not worth the offset.
Good day.
2 bow and crossbow, 3 life leech. Nope. 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 Small little 8%er. So now we can, now that we have all the quest things to turn in, we can go talk to Mashif.
Well,
Do that. Run up here and talk to Kane.
I've
Talk to him.
Not in town.
And then we can come up here and talk to Alcor and turn in all the other things.
Damn it, you.
There's one.
Good day.
Not here.
Okay. We got them all. Get a boost in life and some stat points. Okay. And we can now, we're at 15 concentration, 15 blessed aim. Let's move over or back to vigor. This will help us run faster. We'll get it up to 15. And what I would like to do right now is let's top off our staff.
Oh, hi.
Because we're going to go... I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this last piece, go to the Trav. We might, let's finish out Act 3. We'll finish out Act 3 and then we'll call it for tonight. So let's go back to the bazaar. And then jump down here. Alright, so we're going to drop the TP there. Sorry. Okay, good. We got a good map. Okay, let's jump down and get the last piece. Shield? Nothing? Nada, huh? Take that, because that'll sell. That Grand Scepter might sell, too. And then what we can do is just run down here. Run around. And now we're in the upper Curist. Oops.
You have fun.
There. And we just want to ignore everything, really. Oh my. Alright, so while we're here, let's drop down. We'll fight. We're gonna do two things. Actually, no, we'll fight the Trav on P1 because I don't have the fire res to keep up with them.
Yes. You.
It's a nice helmet, but okay. Should have unloaded the area. Well, there's a blue heraldic shield. So we'll grab that. Gleam's flail. I forgot to get the
The temple shall shine anew with the light.
do that. We'll jump back here.
Once written.
Make the flail. Let's go sell off this stuff and hope we get good maps and endurance. I'm going to leave it on P1 because I just don't want to deal with the nonsense through here. Alright, so that was a good level 1. Grand Charm. Ooh, a crown shield. Hey, all res 13, boys. I forgot about the crown shield. I just need 5 more strength. Now, of course, we would rather have like a heraldic or something like that, but we just, oh, little run dash right after it. But it's 2 socket 7. That's alright. And we are drawing the short straw on level 2 here. Oh, that actually, well, that allows us to wear it, but, you know. Although that could save us a level, should we choose to. Oh, that is a Grand Charm, and much rather get the strength from a. Oh. There's the waypoint. Not what we wanted. We wanted the exit, but, you know. Okay, I am.
It's locked.
There's a grim shield, 2-socket grim shield. It is a 2-socket grim shield. We can make stealth, which we might do right before this meth kill. Okay.
I need a key.
So, let's pop back here really quick. And dump that. 2 sockets. Chance to block 75%. Shale Eth. We have 1 shale rune. We've got plenty of Eth runes. Okay, so 25 all res, whereas this is almost double that, but that's all this is. Whereas this is 40 faster block, increased chance of blocking, my mana goes up, I can't be frozen, get 25 MF and more gold find. Yes. And we will leave Ancient's Pledge in here for another character. We're going to keep this on us. For now. Let's do this. And so we have less res, unfortunate, but we now have more
Yes?
magic find. So for the Mephisto fight, I'm going to come up here and I'm going to do nothing because I have no money. Get money. I'm going to sell this Rondash. I have max money in my inventory right now. We're going to load up on these and load up on these.
Not here.
That was 102 gold for that Rondash. We will deposit. Do that. This. Pop this back on here, and we're gonna hop, 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 and fight. And just like that, we got
The Lord of Hatred shall darken the world no longer.
Chronicle items, and we're moving to Act 4, but we'll work on Act 4 later.
I am
Just gonna
overburdened.
spam click that for right now. And for here, Act 4, I'm going to go up to... Get our Etherin back from stealth. And we'll go to Act 4. We'll tidy some stuff up, and then that'll be the end of stream.
The time.
What do you need?
So we got Rattle Cage, which is actually an amazing armor for our mercenary right now, because you have the 25% chance of crushing blow. The Monster Flea, not so good, but the crushing blow, great. We don't need tankards, but it was a good Chronicle find. Oh, we must have picked that up along the way. Did we? I don't know. Anyway, let's give this to him.
That to good use.
He's almost max res. Do that.
Not here.
And let's do that. Let's get some money out to... do this. We'll deposit.
Not here.
That. All right. So we upgraded our shield. We got some magic find going. We got a decent belt. Our res is still pretty low. It will be for a while until we get Spirit online, which we might next stream. We do Diablo. We might just make that our. I might go to the end of Nightmare, or close to the end, and see what if we can find anything before we decide. But Crown Shield so far is our top bet. We found this, which can also be socketed to make a new Insight, but we're going to hold off on that for now. We found this, which is amazing because it took me so long in Resurrected to find a 4-socket flail for Hodo, so that's great. We also kept this, which I don't think I'm going to keep around for much longer, and I think these are just 2 standard FCR rings. That actually might be jewelry for over here if I start a Sork. And get rid of those. Alright, well, thank you all for watching. I don't know if I will be streaming tomorrow. I have some things to do around here. I need to find some time to get my desk set up. This area, like how I have it set up now, is killing my neck. I want to get everything situated and all set up down here, test my PC, so I can do PC streams as well as streaming off my Xbox. I have a couple other things to handle. The house, especially now that my wife has a broken arm, I have to pull double there, which is fine. But the next stream I might do a split stream. I might do a little bit of Resident Evil and a little bit of Diablo, because I want to get a couple more achievements in Resident Evil. But we'll see what happens. So we'll catch you guys on the flip side. Thank you for watching, and as always, take care, and we'll see you next time. Maybe see you next time. There we go. All right, guys. See you next time.